Today, Alex is making an ice farm. The items required to make the farm are listed here. Alex will use the ice to make packed ice, which in turn can be used to make blue ice. He will use the blue ice to make a highway in the nether, so he can travel great distances in a very short period of time. Blue ice can also be used to make a basalt generator, although Alex doesn't use basalt very often. But as a highway, using a boat on blue ice allows for very fast travel. So fast, in fact, that often the game can't keep up with the speed traveled by the player. It is one of the fastest ways to travel. To make an ice farm, Alex had to first find a snowy biome where water will turn to ice. It is mandatory to build this in such a biome, or the machine will not function. In this case, Alex has found a nice, flat, snowy beach biome. He starts by building a plank platform that is 20 by 12 blocks in size. Note that he spaces redstone blocks in the platform so there is a 7-block space between them, as presented here. Alex adds glass blocks with a 2-block airspace from the platform, beginning where the redstone block row is located. At the end of the row of glass, he places solid blocks, which will be the future location of a hopper clock. Alex adds some redstone dust and adds a repeater with a 4-tick delay. It's time to add the rail. He starts with a powered rail, regular rail, and over all the redstone blocks, he places powered rail. In the 7-block space between the 2 rows of redstone blocks, Alex places detector rails, as presented here. Note that in the last row and column, Alex uses regular rail and not detector rails in order to bring the minecart back to the start. Finally, Alex places a regular minecart at the start of the rail system. In the 2-block airspace between the platform and the glass, Alex adds target blocks and glass as presented here. In front of each target block, Alex adds upward-facing pistons. They will push the ice, once formed, upwards towards an ice collection area. On the other side of each target block, Alex places redstone dust. After adding a repeater and observer, Alex begins constructing a standard hopper clock. Inside the hopper clock, in one of the hoppers, should be 3 stacks of any block. Alex then begins construction of the ice formation area. He builds a 2-wide water holding area with an added row of glass, which will carry a redstone signal. Once the ice formation area is set up, Alex places upward-facing pistons above every detector rail. Above the other remaining rail blocks, Alex places lower slabs. Alex then adds 2 rows of glass for redstone, leaving a 1-block space between the glass and the platform. This redstone mechanism will detect when the ice collection area is full and will trigger the minecart to push the ice upwards 1 block. It's time to add water to the ice formation area. The 2 sides and 1 entire row of water will be covered, and as long as they are covered, this water will not turn to ice. This leaves a row of water which will remain exposed to the sky, and only these water source blocks will freeze into ice. Note that Alex adds pistons which face towards the ice collection area. When the upward-facing pistons push the ice upwards, the sideways-facing pistons will push the ice out of the way, so the water below can continue to be exposed to the sky and reform into ice again. Alex adds target blocks behind the pistons and redstone dust behind the target blocks. Now that the water is covered, those blocks which had frozen into ice must now be broken. Alex does this using his bare hands. When doing so, breaking the ice will convert it back to a water source block. Now covered, it will stay as water and not freeze. These covered blocks ensure that there is a source water block located in the X and Z direction of the rectangular ice formation area. So when ice is pushed out by the pistons, a source water block will replace the air space made by the ice block. Alex then adds the minecart triggering mechanism by placing redstone dust, repeaters, and observers as presented here. Alex adds the last row of redstone dust behind the target blocks and adds 2 repeaters with a 4-tick delay. He will want the upward-facing pistons to trigger first, pushing the ice blocks upwards, before triggering the upper pistons, which will then push the ice forward. The machine is almost done. Alex adds 3 stacks of blocks in the hopper clock and adds 2 repeaters on the lower redstone dust row with no delay, so that the redstone signal reaches all the way to the end of the row. With that, the machine is done. Alex observes that the ice is being properly pushed up and out by the hopper clock. Once he is satisfied that the machine is functioning, Alex sets out to build a small snow hut where he can AFK while he waits for the ice to form. He even adds windows using ice blocks, since they won't melt in this biome. When the ice is pushed forward by the pistons, eventually they will reach the end of the platform. The first ice row to reach the end will trigger the observer, which in turn triggers a redstone signal to the minecart so it can begin its journey under the pistons. When the minecart goes over a detector rail, it triggers a redstone signal which triggers the upward-facing pistons. As the minecart goes under each piston, the piston will push all the ice blocks upwards one block, making space for the next batch of ice to be collected. Alex can wait until there is a sizable amount of ice collected. But once he is ready, Alex uses a Silk Touch pickaxe with efficiency 5 on it to collect the ice. Using Silk Touch leaves the ice intact, and efficiency 5 allows Alex to insta-mine the ice. When he has enough ice to make enough packed ice and blue ice, Alex builds a blue ice highway on the nether roof. The highway is 3 wide, made of lower slabs, so mobs will not spawn on the highway. He places buttons on the blue ice blocks and spaces them with lower slabs to double the distance each blue ice block can take Alex. He adds lower slab guard rails, so his boat remains on the blue ice at all times. And he's off. While it is difficult to tell in the video, Alex traverses 2,000 blocks in a matter of seconds. This equates to 16,000 blocks in the overworld. He even passes his previous nether roof builds, the magma and froglight farm, as well as his gold farm. Once he reaches the other end, he heads through the portal to see what awaits him 16,000 blocks away. On the other side is a plains biome which borders a large badlands biome. What fun! Join Alex at Noob Friendly and make your own ice machine. We look forward to seeing you.